There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy.
Listen to the acoustics of this.
And they say he wandered very far, very far, over land and sea.
Well, go on, people, thems. Well, what a day it has been today. I think I've crammed in about 20 reactions before this one. So I've some good going today, man. Some good going. But I've been so excited about this, and I'm really happy in a way that this did win. So I put a poll on my YouTube to be like, right, do we go Nidarosdomen or do we go COP26? Of course, I'm talking about Miss Aurora, my fellow warriors and widows. I've just found that as well, because I was like, let me just make sure that I'm not getting the name wrong, because I'm sure it is Warriors and Widows. But I didn't realise there were some other names as well. So you've got Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, and Southern Lights. I didn't realise that. I thought it was just Warriors and Widows. So I'm still very excited about looking at COP26, because you've all said how great that is too. But this one has been on the list for me. I really wanted to watch it over Christmas, because everything about Nidarosdomen and how it was set up reminded me of Christmas. And I think perhaps maybe the first time I saw this it was maybe near enough around back then. So there was a song that I saw, I think it was Through the Eyes of a Child, I think it was. And I was like, this is something special. The candles, the choir, how she's made up and everything. And it was literally one of my first introductions to her. Anything from this is going to be quite close to my heart. But I've never watched the whole thing, so I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. So let's waste no time. I'm going to try and keep my chatting to a very minimum, but at the end of the day, it's a reaction. So the reaction's going to be what the reaction's going to be.
Det finns väldigt mycket julemusikk som bringer glede I hjertet.
I'm hoping
og som
there's
har en sånn lykkelig
there are
energi.
captions. Right, I'm going to put
Som
that at the
veldig
beginning.
Det finns veldig mye julemusikk som bringer glede
That's an
I
amazing
hjertet,
building.
og som har en veldig sånn lykkelig energi, som veldig fint. Men jeg tror hvis julen en litt tung tid, så tror jeg det kan være utrolig tungt.
Yeah.
Jeg har jo ikke bare trist musikk, men jeg har litt triste låter inne der. Så jeg håper at noen som sitter hjemme og inne I romjulen og savner noen, eller har det litt tungt, kan bare sitte I den følelsen og tenke at det helt greit å høre på musikken, og ja, at det rom for det også da. Viktig at det rom for begge
100%.
to følelsene I julen.
100%.
Jeg veldig nysgjerrig på hvordan min musikk vil høres ut inni så stort, magisk, gammelt rom. Og så det jo veldig vakkert her inne.
It looks
og det
special.
Veldig, jeg føler at det veldig spesielt. Og at det akkurat som
I'm so excited.
at man må, jeg føler jeg må bære dette på en veldig sånn viktig og fin måte.
I understand. The building almost commands it almost.
There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy.
Listen to the acoustics of this.
And they say he wandered very far, very far,
actual heart. I've just been listening to a cello as well.
And then one day, a lucky day, he passed my way. Then we spoke of many things, fools and kings. This he said to me.
Control.
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return.
Can we clap? Dude, that was sick. What opener? Is that Nature's Boy? Right.
I will tell you the story about the little boy I found in the grass. Tired soul, as he told me, he could hear the children wanting to pass. Sounds of laughter in the air, and still today you hear them. Finally we are over it all. Finally we are over it all.
So I'm gonna pause that there for a second. So we're 2 songs in, and already I'm just like, this is so awesome. Like that first song it was so nice for it to kind of come out and it like just be pitch black, and just to hear her voice kind of like breaking that silence, like that was just so sick. And like it was like there are times when her voice is literally, it's like, well, I used the word siren before, and someone in the comments was just like, do you even know what the word means? You're talking about people that luring people on boats to the death. Like, what are you even talking about? But like when I think of singing sirens, like that kind of like that sound that kind of breaks through, like it's almost like it's piercing. She's got quite piercing, like almost cry almost when she sings, like when she reaches a certain note, and it's just like that is just so like, I feel like my ears have gone on like a spa break. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels like I'm getting like treatments, and there's moments where it's just like I'm just my feet and my toes are just in the water, and then there's times when I'm getting massaged, and it's just so relaxing, but at the same point like invigorating. It's just it's a really awesome setup. So the first song was great. The second song was really cool because obviously the lights came on, and the choir's in there. I like them both. I like both songs, and I love the first line from the second song. I'm going to tell you a story about the boy in the grass, and I'm like, I'm here all day for your story, all day. Okay, sorry. I'm so happy.
My world beats outside our hearts in times of need. We are apart, and the stars, we are alone, and the stars are smooth under his skin, and grabs his heart and drags him in, and they move it on the run until he cries, and the Amanda cries and turns around, walks outside without a sound. The rain against her skin as she faces everything, and the stars they have only fallen asleep. 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 I've seen it many times. Each time they close their eyes, say goodbye and rest in peace, and give yourself to harmony. I've seen it many times. Each time they close their eyes, say
Another tune, dude. Put me under them stars, happily. The beat, the tempo, the choir, this is just delightful.
Alle sammen. Det er så rart, dere er overalt. Hei. Jeg håper alle føler seg har det fint. Ok, det er veldig bra.
That must be so weird to have audience members on either side. Ooh. Love an organ.
Walking in my sleep like the naked trees. Will they wake up again? Do they sleep? Do they dream? Feel it as the wind strokes my skin. I am moved by the chill. Hear the winter birds sing. My tears are always frozen. I can see the air I breathe. Got my fingers painting pictures on the glass in front of me. Living by the frozen river where the boats have passed me by. All I need is to remember how it was to feel alone. Pressed against my pillow like the aging winter sun. Only wake each morning to remember that you're gone. And so I drift away again to winter I belong. My tears are always frozen. I can see I need to remember how it was to feel alive.
Honestly, sorry, there was a moment there I thought, oh God, no one else is clapping. And I kind of forgot, like, I'm at home. It's okay. I cannot tell you, like, well, maybe I don't have to because you can see, but Aurora sends me somewhere else, man. That song, like, the tears are always frozen on my face. Lay me by the frozen water or river. Like, there's so much sadness in it. Do you know what I mean? There's so much sadness in it, but at the same point, there's so much, like, I see what she means about creating songs where people can obviously emote their sad feelings, but also, like, hopefully take comfort, because I feel comforted by what I'm listening to. Like, so comfort. It's like a big hug, like a big, like, just amazing music. And you know, if any of my friends are watching this, like, right now, I can imagine they'd be like, I would never have penned you to necessarily be so big into Aurora. But I think what Aurora's managed to do is she's managed to, like, to tap into is the feel, the same way, like I say to, like, my patrons who love Prince, or rather they say to me, you feel Prince, you don't just listen to him, you feel it. I feel the same with Aurora. I feel like what comes out of her mouth is feeling. You feel the emotion of what she's singing, and then it's accompanied by these really fantastic musicians and fantastic harmonies and beats that feel like heartbeats, and it's just really awesome. So yeah, I'm trying to, like, only speak after 2 songs, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And I think, again, the acoustics within this building are really helping towards how, again, ethereal it already is, but how extra ethereal, like, I'm finding it too. Like, it's her spell has been cast. How awesome that this is on YouTube. I'm so grateful. Walking in the air. He's not there.
I'm walking in the air. I'm floating in the midnight sky.
Wow.
And the people far below, they greet us as we fly. I'm holding very tight, so far across the midnight blue.
Her control is just...
I'm finding I can fly so high above with you. as we fly. I'm holding very tight, so far across the midnight blue, and I'm finding I can fly so high above with you.
Sorry, again, premature, but I can't get over just how beautiful that was. That was so stunning. I keep forgetting this was obviously around Christmas time, so yeah, what an awesome Christmas song to kind of get all up
Det
in
var
there.
en lang og fin applaus, takk.
Ah,
Det er så rart å være her. Jeg har aldri opptredd i et så fint rom før. Og jeg har aldri opptredd med strykere. Jeg har opptredd en gang med fagottkorridor, og det var nydelig. Men det er veldig, veldig stas for meg å være her.
ah.
Jeg våknet i dag tidlig med ullgenser og ullsokker på. Og så var jeg veldig svett. Ja. Ja, jeg glemte poenget, men jeg husker det.
Lucky, I think I've listened to Lucky before, reacted to Lucky.
When I am down, I lay my hands upon this ground, and for the 1,000th time I call him in. His earth is mine. Before I make the offering,
Yes, I have.
remember all the faces that I see, the marks have settled on my skin from all the different places that I've been. And that I've been, that I've been. And I feel delight for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. And I feel delight for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. I don't know where I am, where I go, where to even begin when I know what lies behind. It makes no sense in my mind, but I know that it's time to let go. And I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. And I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be alive.
Wow. I feel like I'm going to be saying this after every single track. Like every single track, man. I have to. I'm actually halfway through. I have to be so mindful because like this could easily send me into like a Fern Gully like trance where I'm just like. But I remember now I'm doing reaction. Like honestly, it's just beautiful. It's like orgasmic. Like it's just so delectable upon my ears. Like it's coming in, and then when I remember to look at the screen, I'm like, it's all in this beautiful building. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be alive. Oh. Wow, I love her. I think it's impossible for me to love her any more than I do in this particular moment. Like, literally impossible.
I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands. And I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting in patience for me. And I was running far away. Would I run off the wall someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. And no, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you, and for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. No. And all this time I have been lying, oh, lying in secret to myself. And I was running far away. Would I even love the world someday? You know, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. Oh no, 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 take me home where I belong. Oh no, 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 take me home where I belong. Oh no, 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 take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. There's ice in my water, and when I drink, it cuts my tongue.
I don't know this one.
There's glass on the playground, it cuts my skin when I run. And from the dark into the light, I saw a stone burst into life, and in the corner of your eye, saw a dream that never died.
No, I do know this one.
Speak to me, with love in your words. Make for me a soft universe. Hey, oh, hey, my body falls off the side of a bed, and now I know what love feels like. Don't let me turn it to pain. All of this is loveliness. Chaos came, we let our heads down on the bed. Cotton bed, we find a heart and catch a breath. Let the universe go red. Speak to me, with love in your words. Make for me a soft universe. Hey,
Even they're smiling.
Universe,
Listen, like, I'm at a loss for words for how much I'm enjoying this. I think like it was always a foregone conclusion it was going to be good. Like that, I knew that. I understood that from like that was part of it. That's part of the reason why I wanted to watch it. But I think, particularly like I'll speak about this more at the end. But like I think just in terms of where my head has been at over the last few days as well, in terms of being so like stressed and stuff, and like there's so many things on my plate. Like it's amazing how this just feels like my mind and my soul are just being bathed at the moment. Like soft universe, like when she's humming and like she's doing all of those like really melodic, like almost very much earth like speaking like literally to the universe. Like it feels like that's the language of what's like around me at the moment. Like, and it's just her being in tune with that feels like I'm communing with the elements of the atmosphere that's around me. Like it's just, I can't imagine being in certain situations, if you know what I'm talking about, and listening to this. This would be like just the most amazing thing in the world. Anyway, on to the next one. Oh my gosh.
The world is covered by our tree.
I haven't heard this for so long.
Scars we cover up with paint. Watch them preaching sour lies. I would rather see the world through the eyes of a child. Through the eyes of a child.
Oh my gosh, this song.
Darker times will come and go. Times you need to see her smile. And mother's hands are warm and mild. I would rather feel the world through the skin of a child. Through the skin of a child. When a human strokes your skin, that is when you let them in. Let them in before they go. I would rather be alive with a childlike soul, with a childlike soul.
God, this song is just absolutely gorgeous. That much making me emotional.
Don't you, please don't leave me here.
Her breath control. It's just something else, man. That song is absolutely incredible. And here, those lights in the back look a little bit like fairy wings behind her. Oh my gosh. Stunning. I probably love that more than the first time I heard it. It happened quiet.
Eyes blue and hollow as it rains against their will.
I didn't know this song was so old.
As falling out of a pillow, as if time is standing still. I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet. Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. Is the earth colored red as I land like a flower on the meadow? Love is wide, and you fell apart like a stone can be broken into sand. Oh, thousand pieces spread across a dying land, and you can't remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet. Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. Is the earth colored red as I land like a flower on the meadow? Love
know, I can't remember where it was that I saw her doing that performance now of Love Is Wild, or maybe I listened to it just on its own. But it's so powerful having like listened to it before and knowing what it's about, and watching her perform it, like that last look that she gave then to the camera, like was so powerful. Don't you talk over my voice, do you know what I mean? Like, don't do it, like, because, and again, because it happened in the quiet, do you know what I mean? Like, and then now being loud about their truth, like, don't try and silence me, do you know what I mean? Like, people will know about this. Never a nice thing to tackle, but and that line, love is wild, and it's like, it really can be for so many people, like, just like in the wild. Like, think about what the wild is. Do you know what I mean? Animals, barbarism. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no Dr. Phil, there's no Oprah in the wild. Beautiful. And then the song before that, again, another to the eyes of a child. I just, like I said, I think I enjoyed that more this time than I did even the first time that I heard it. Like, it was just, because what a beautiful concept as well. Why wouldn't you want to see the world through the eyes of a child and be pure and not be kind of, you know, saddled with all like bad feeling and anxiety and people being grudgeful against you, or, you know, paranoid about certain things, or angry, or hateful, or all the kind of things that like can happen the older you get and the more cynical you get. Like, when you were young, wee Ben, like, you know, you're just optimistic and hopeful about everything. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got no reason not to be. Don't leave me here. Don't you dare leave me here. Aurora, man. And as I said, that made me emotional as well. Like, I'm just like, why did that make me emotional? Anyway, next one. Oh, I haven't heard this song for ages either.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He holds the gun against my head. I close my eyes and bang, I'm dead. I know he knows that he's calling me for mercy, and here I go. And here I go. He holds my body in his arms. He didn't mean to do no harm, and he holds me tight. Oh, hit it all to spare me from the awful things in life that comes, and he cries and cries. I know he knows that he's calling me for mercy, and here I go. Oh, 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 oh. so am I. And here I go.
Oh my gosh, this is just so artistic and expressive.
Veldig, veldig, veldig vakker sang. Og den er ikke min,
Life on Mars.
selv om jeg kunne ønske at han var min. Kanskje han er litt alle sin.
That's a beautiful way to see it. Everyone's song.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mom is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but a friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through a sunken dream to the seed with the clearest hue, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause she lived it 10 times or more, and she could spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's on the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars? It's on America's tortured brow. Then Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Now the workers have struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. See the mice with 1,000,000 hordes, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds to my mother, my dog and clowns. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause I read it 10 times or more. It's about to be written again, as I ask you to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, beating of the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's on the best-selling show. Is there a life on Mars? Is there a life on
I don't even know if I fully get every part of that song, but for the bits that I did get and just listening to her sing, just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Honestly, Aurora. They've had a great night. They've had such a special night there. (2017). Gosh, to think that was 7 years ago. Guys, like, if I wasn't an Aurora fan before, like, I think I like, I stan her now, like, and not just her, like all the musicians that were part of that as well, that made that possible. Harpists, organists, the guy on the drums, the keys, the choir, the people singing at the back, the people playing instruments and also doing harmonies, choruses and all sorts. And the people that set up the lighting in the building, like, and how they set different lights for different parts of the songs and different moods for different songs, like, you know, that Murder 5 4 3 2 1 where everything was red, or like Under the Stars of the Universe, I think it was called, at the beginning, where you saw all those stars. It was just a fantastic building to have. And I think, not anything, but I think, like, particularly vocals like Aurora has, like, you know, those very ethereal, angelic, like fairy, like, almost like tones, where she's holding notes. And obviously in a space like that where it's got space to reverberate off this big old magical building, just everything, like, sounded awesome. So even when she stopped doing the note and it was still going, it was just really, really special. And I can understand now why so many people are just like, yo, if you've got a choice between COP26 and Nidarosdomen, yeah, like, that was amazing. That was so good. I don't think I've got any more words to add than that, because I just, like, I can't even think as to what song out of all of it was my favourite. I kept thinking all the way through, keep making a log of all the different songs. So at the end of it, you can be like, right, so this song in particular was... But I just feel as though that every single one of them... Like, it's a bit like when I was listening to the Prince reactions, like, there was like a song or two on this album I didn't really like. Now, obviously, this is different because she's performing these. So I've yet to watch him in concert and not like anything. So his the Glam Slam, like, I loved every single song that of Prince there. And I'm currently watching his Love and Sexy tour in '88, and again, so far, like, I've loved everything. So maybe performing is different, but I couldn't tell you one song that's like, I wasn't really feeling that one. Like, every single one of them, and I think it's just her quality and what her vocal brings, what her connection to the song brings, what her connection to what she's singing about and how she brings it to life. Like you know, she had 3 different sides to play to. Do you know what I mean? Like, and at no point would I have thought, if I was in the audience on either side, that she wasn't catering for me, because she was so comfortable in how she performs that she was performing to everybody, like, indiscriminately. And some really awesome messages in the songs. Like, as I say, like, I love that To the Eyes of a Child. Like when she was singing Softer Universe, like that again with the beat, like I felt like I was, you know, you could have put me outside in the rain, like, and I would have been like, yes, Mother Nature, talk to me, like, you know, I'm part of you, I am you, you are me. You know, the line that she just had there about is a life on Mars, and she's just like, you know, this is everyone's song. I like to feel like it could be. Just so many moments of just my heart going, you know, like, if just really kind of puts things into perspective of just the kind of things that are important and the kind of things that really bring me joy. And those kind of things just, you know, I worry all the time about doing this channel, then I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, I'm doing this full time, like, you know, it's not paying me what I need to survive on, like, so maybe I shouldn't do this. But then I sit in these moments and I'm like, I would never get the opportunity to kind of do this in the way that I'm doing this if I didn't have my channel. I would never have even discovered Aurora. I wouldn't even know who she was. And I wouldn't be able to connect with the people I've connected with, that I continue to connect with. Like, I'm wearing a jumper right now that was sent to me by one of my patrons who is connected with me because of my channel. Do you know what I mean? Sent clean from the other side of the world. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just like, it's moments like this, like I said, when I listen to music like this, and my connection to it as to why I'm doing what I'm doing, it's for this reason. It's this kind of, this overall discovery, like, and being able to, like, do you know what, this is brilliant, and hopefully there's enough people out there that enjoy the journey with me, that it will come good. It will be in a position where I'm like, do you know what? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm financially okay. Like, and everyone's getting exactly what they want from this, which is just joy and knowledge and an appreciation that goes beyond our own expectation. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I've seen many times now actually that someone's gone, oh, I saw you react to this, and this was the first time I heard them. Oh my God, that was amazing. And to be able to kind of pass that torch on to someone else, you're going to pass it on to someone that, like, that's what I'm talking about. We need more of this positivity, this kind of connection, rather than, you know, so much divisiveness. And the other thing that I love about this as well, like, is, you know, being from, like, my background and stuff, like, you know, Jamaican, well, I mean, I'm born in the UK, but, like, my family's Jamaican, you know, the kind of music that I had grown up listening to, this, like, listening to music wasn't this was not in my wheelhouse at all. So it's just really refreshing for me, like, as a, I don't know, this is a mark of growth, really. It's like, wow, it's really nice that, like, I can appreciate this kind of music, like, genuinely from my heart, like, really from my heart, and I just love that. Yeah, so those are my thoughts anyway. That has left me feeling, as you can probably tell, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy, and thank you for all the people that voted for this first. I would have got round to it eventually anyway, but that's a really, you know, I've been recording reactions since, like, 11 a.m. today, so yeah, this is a nice one to finish on. It really is. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. If you have a favorite, like, you tell me what your favorite was, because I really couldn't tell you. Like, they're all just running through my head at the moment. I'm like, yeah, but I liked that, but I liked that, but I just loved the whole thing. And you know what I also like as well? Like, there are some concerts that, like, I react to, like, so I love Dimash, but obviously his concerts are like 2 hours and 20 minutes long. So as a reaction, it's a real commitment to kind of to put that together, because it's just so large. But I quite like that this is an hour, because there were still so many songs within that, and it was still a really good a good dip into Aurora's world. Like it was brilliant. I was completely submerged for that hour. I love what she was wearing. Like, you know, I just think she is just so awesome. I think she's so good. Anyway, if you did enjoy this with me, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. I would really, really, really appreciate that. And I'd also appreciate, like, if there's any other videos that I put out that, you know, just try them. Like, it might not be that is, you know, it might be your go-to artist. You might not even know who they are, but, you know, the whole point of my channel is to kind of, like, bring things to people that probably wouldn't have expected them. And I think one of the things I'm definitely learning is that people come to my channel if they like a particular artist and they'll watch that artist and that artist alone. But I'm like, hopefully, like, people are getting to know me as well, like, and if I'm like, oh, this is quite cool, then hopefully people will check it out and be like, oh, actually, that was really cool. So yeah, that would be really nice. So that's one way to support the channel. And if you wanted to go an extra step, if you wanted to, I do have a super thanks as well, so that'd be a great way to kind of support, so I can continue doing what I'm doing here. And I've also got a YouTube membership, and I've got my Patreon as well, where obviously full reactions will be on there. I don't think I'm going to be able to put this on like this. I'm going to have to find a way, because I'm sure on the copyright though, but there'll be some kind of problem. There's always a copyright problem. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Night night.